Hey Aries, welcome to your money and business reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for April 2020. Aries, your money and business reading. This is the first one that I have done of these readings due to popular request and demand. You guys want this, so here it is. So please make sure you leave a comment for me and let me know how the energy is resonating for you with this reading. I've already done your general reading. It's uploaded, so make sure you look at that as well. The general reading did have some pentacles in it, so check it out. This reading is focusing exclusively on money and business. Okay, so we'll see what the cards have in store. I'm using the regular tarot deck. We'll follow up with a little cosmic tarot as well as a success oracle card for you, who your mentor is this month. Okay, very, very cool deck, new deck I have. So remember, these are general readings, Aries. If you would like a personal situation, one-on-one, the link is in the description if you'd like a personal tarot reading. So let's get into your reading and see what is happening for you. And also, your year ahead birthday reading is over on Vimeo. I'll leave the link for that in the description. All right, let's see what we have. Let's throw it down. Okay, it didn't break right. Let me do it one more time. All right, taking care of business, Aries. What is going on? Wheel of Fortune, baby. And what's on the bottom of the right hand? King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Okay. Beautiful energy here. Now it's interesting because in the general reading, you had the Queen of Pentacles. So I find it very fascinating. It's so interesting to do, another reading with a different deck to see what cards come out. So this is the time. This is the time to take action on building your empire. It really is. And I talked about that in the other reading. So you have the universe on your side. The universe is providing you the time, the space, the energy, the resources to get something in motion for yourself. This is in particular a great time to invest in some sort of entrepreneurial pursuit, Aries. Okay, let's see what the cards are on the top of this deck. But this Wheel of Fortune is extremely positive when it's upright like that. Okay, Six of Swords upside down, Five of Cups upside down, and the Devil upside down. Okay, this is really the issue right here. And I'm kind of not surprised in a way to see this. I'm glad the Devil's upside down because I think you're starting to wrap your head around, Aries, the fact that you got to move on. Okay. Now, you've known that. And most Aries have been trying to manifest something different for themselves in their career because they have been very dissatisfied. Okay. So most of you, yes, have been doing that. This can be the month when you finally let it go once and for all. Okay, it can be, but you've got to take the initiative. You have got to think practically. You have to think pragmatically. You have to put a plan, a practical plan in motion. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning, right? It's time. It is time to move in a more it's just, to me, this is about practical and pragmatic direction. Okay. Sometimes, as we know, and I love Aries, but sometimes as Aries, it's like we go off in all these different directions and we first try that. And then you don't give it enough patience and time. And you're like, oh, it didn't work. Well, it may not work like instant active yeast. I've been watching a lot of how to make bread videos on YouTube. Okay. That's where I'm getting my metaphor from. But you know what I'm saying? It's like instant yeast. It's like, shoot, there you go. And you can make your bread. Right? It's not like that. Good things take time. So that's what I'm feeling with this, Aries. Okay? You need to be focused and practical, and the time is right to put the plan in motion. You have got to finally let go whatever disappointments you may have had in the past. There is still something that is bothering you. Now, I don't feel it's bothering you as much as it has been because all of this is upside down. So I think it's starting to pass away. And what I'm feeling is that there was, obviously, with the Five of Cups here upside down, there was a disappointment in relation to your career. And I'm feeling, though, it's the matter of the timing, because also we have the Wheel of Fortune, where you've been struggling, this Six of Swords, struggling to move on, let it go, get rid of the burden, the problem, be feeling chained, the Devil, feeling chained to a particular career that no longer gives you that joy, which is why we have also the Five of Cups upside down. There's no joy in it at all. So whether it's situation beyond your control, whether it's been your own mindset, which I feel a little bit it has been, that maybe you feel like, you can't move on for whatever reason. The time is here this month, I really feel, Aries, for you to move on, and not move on in a haphazard direction, but move on in a very steady, practical, step-by-step, draw up your exit plan strategy. Now, as we know, there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. And, unfortunately, people are being let go from their jobs. And I'm not saying that necessarily is going to happen to you. I mean, I can't predict that. But, there's a lot of that going on right now. So it would behoove you, it would be in your best interests, Aries, if you are employed by somebody else and not yourself, to seriously figure out how you can get something started on the side on your own. And you know me, I'm an optimist. And, you got it. You can't just be like, oh, well, there's a pandemic, so I can't do anything. Okay? Like, your options may be limited in certain ways, but your options also may be expanding in other ways over here. And as I've said in some of my Facebook postings, check out my Facebook page. I put, astrology postings on there. Aries is a hero. Aries is very innovative. Like, you can figure out something. You really can. And look at, for example, the factories that, normally make vodka, and now they're making hand sanitizer. It's like that type of shifting, that type of pivoting, that type of energy. There's always a need somewhere that needs to be fulfilled, okay, in terms of, business. So this to me suggests look at it practically, considering the environment we're in, I know. Look at it practically, what you can do to figure something out for yourself right now. Okay? Because the time is here. And like I said, it could be that you have been wanting to go anyway, and you may find yourself released this month, whether you choose to do it or whether the universe chooses to do it. All right, let's pull from Cosmic Tarot and see what else we have. Okay? Let's see what else. Four Swords upside down, and the Prince of Pentacles upside down. Yeah. So it is possible that there is some sort of unfortunate news about your business that is, with the Four of Swords, going to upside down, force you to kind of definitely rethink the direction that you're headed in. You cannot be waiting around, Aries, this month. Okay, when the Four of Swords is upright, it's like, oh, everybody's taking a break, right? Okay, they're all in this deck. It's so cute. They're all sitting there like discussing life. The upside down, it is not time to discuss life. There could be, you don't want to wait for this money news to come in and you're caught off guard. That is why I'm saying, like, with all these upside down cards here, all this energy, It's like you have got to take the initiative. And look what's underneath. This is really interesting. The King of Pentacles again, and the Temperance card. So this guy's showing up again. So it is time. This is, this, and it's upright. Temperance is upright. It's about keeping your balance as you adjust. Okay? As you adjust your situation. Because the situation is going to change this month. It is going to adjust. Now, the Temperance card is wonderful. It really is great because it is about alchemy. It is about changing the situation from one thing to another. It's about patience. It's about using your magical juju, your magical powers in the sense of your creativity. It's akin to the Magician card for me. But it's more about also having the patience and kind of the intuitive foresight, okay, to make adjustments ahead of time and also as you go. So it's a constant, like you're flexible enough to keep your balance, to keep things, you fine tune. You're on the alert to constantly adjust. Going back to my metaphor of making the bread, adjust. All right, you need more flour, you need more water, you need more this. Like you're constantly fine tuning it. And that's what this Temperance is. And what the King of Pentacles is like, if you can do that, if you can not give in to pessimism and despair and woe is me and oh my God, the pandemic, if you can just focus on what you want to manifest and create with this King of Pentacles, it's showing up twice. The Queen of Pentacles showed up in the other reading. Like, you have the smarts and you have the discipline and the focus and the power this month. Just keep the steady pace and have the patience. That's the Aries problem. You don't have the patience. You need the patience, this Temperance, to make it happen. Okay? And you can figure something out for yourself. The timing is right. There could be some sort of opportunity that lands in your lap, that comes to your doorstep. Okay, because as we know, we need to stay the F home. So, this can literally come to your doorstep through, the internet, through talking 6 feet away to your next door neighbor, something like that. But this is great energy here, Aries. Okay, so, that's the thing. That's the thing, is the patience. And it is time. It is time for you to get the plan together. It really is. Okay, now let's pull one of these oracle cards. These have entrepreneurs, business people on them. Very interesting deck. And they do have messages. And there is like a guidance on the bottom. And the one guidance message, I'm going to pull another tarot for you. Okay, so let's see who your success influence is. Who is your success influence? You got Robert L. Johnson. I have to say, I really don't know who he is. Okay, I have to look in the little book. He's obviously some sort of marketing guru. I'd have to look in the little book. Okay, but you can Google him, Robert L. Johnson. And his message is, overlooked markets are right in front of you. Network to net worth. And interrupt regularly scheduled programming. Well, all of our regularly scheduled programming has been interrupted, hasn't it? Okay. But that means we just have to pivot. We have to adjust. But I think what's really interesting about this message on here is what I've been saying. Overlooked markets are right in front of you. Network to net worth. This is about the internet. This is like you can get online, baby. You can get online. And There is a market. You can tap into a market. There's something that you're not seeing yet. So use this information. I'm going to pull another tarot card for this card. What are you overlooking about some sort of business opportunity that is right in front of you? You know, Aries is one of the signs that really is an entrepreneur. And the way our global, I mean, this is my opinion, the way our economies have been going, you know, you really, I mean, I've been telling people for years, I'm like, always have something of your own on the side that you can pivot to, turn to, if you have to. And, you know, most Aries do. They have their own thing. They have something on the side they work on. But there's even possibly something with that you have overlooked. So there's a new opportunity. I really feel you can make something really happen this month. All right, I'm going to take from this top. What do we have? Look at this. Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Now, I love this deck. This is one of my new decks. I used it in the general reading. This is the card after the regular Ace of Swords. You know, the regular Ace of Swords is up, right? And now here, look at this big bird that has landed on the person's glove here. So it's like, be in charge of the messaging. That's what I'm feeling here. There's something about being able to get out your message this month that's going to be extremely important to that overlooked market. Okay? This Ace of Swords is a beautiful card. I mean, this, and it's showing up upright. This is a victory, but the victory comes through the messaging. So you're going to be in command of your words, of your tone. Also, swords are about the mindset. You know, think about the tone, the message of that, you know, of the mindset you're putting out there with your language. That's what I want you to think about, Aries. So like your marketing copy, your advertising copy, the words you say to your own self as you're going through this process of creating something brand new for yourself. It's all about the messages, the messaging you say to yourself and you say to people around you and you say to potential clients and connections. So very important. Network to net worth. You know, I know that we're all in our little bubbles right now, but get on the phone, get on Messenger, get on Zoom, get on Skype, get on whatever you need to get on and start talking to people. We can still stay connected in these crazy times right now. Most of us can, okay? So, you know, network to net worth. This is about cutting through the BS, including your own limiting thoughts with this Ace of Swords, and being in command of the message. And you have an important message, Aries, to get out there. So no more waiting around, okay? For some of you, now I don't know, maybe this guy did YouTube or something. God, I'm so embarrassed I don't know who this guy is, but I don't know everything. Okay, so, but this, I mean, this can even be start your YouTube channel. You know, get out there, Aries. Get out there with your message. This is a fresh start for you. It's an ace. You have the Wheel of Fortune, another number one. It is time this month, within this month, I'm filming this on March 23rd, your birthday month, here it is. Get it done. Get it done, Aries. Very, very, very good energy here for you. Okay? So I hope that this was helpful, Aries. Leave me a comment. Let me know. For most Aries, I mean, with the King of Pentacles showing up twice and upright, you know, you should be okay for money, at least for this month, this showing up. Okay, remember this is a general reading, but I mean, we don't have any, you know, crazy money cards. The only thing is this. There could be some sort of unfortunate money news, but at least for the month, you should be okay. But like I said, this to me is the idea that you have everything you need to make something good happen for yourself in your money and your business and your career. It's time to invest in yourself patiently and stay grounded and make it happen, and interrupt the regularly scheduled programming that says, oh, you can't do it in the middle of a freaking pandemic. Yes, you can. Okay? Yes, you can. Okay. Aries, I wish you all the best, much success, and of course, continued good health. Okay? So take care, my friends. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.